Before I reached the first closed door, someone grabbed my wrist and pulled me into a dark alcove, hidden from prying eyes. A hand covered my mouth to keep me from screaming. I whirled around to see Ronan's smirking face.
"Why the rush?"
He slowly removed his hand and boxed me in against the wall.
"I thought we were having a good time,"
he added with a sultry grin. He was so close. I smelled the fruity wine on his lips. I dropped my gaze to his mouth and unconsciously licked my own before glancing away. "You're playing a dangerous game, Ronan," I managed to say, my voice quivering. His eyes roamed over my face and lingered on my lips, which parted involuntarily under his intense scrutiny.
"And yet,"
he whispered as he leaned in closer, his warm breath teasing my ear,
"here you are, playing."
I shivered, a strange mix of anger and attraction. "Release me," I demanded, but the softness of my tone betrayed me. He leaned in closer, and the heat of his body radiated against mine, creating an intoxicating pull. His lips brushed against the sensitive shell of my ear.
"You say one thing, Leila, but your body says another."
I realized then that my body was leaning in towards him, and my hands had crept up to his warm torso, almost as if I wanted to push him away, but didn't. I jerked back and pushed him away using all my strength. He stumbled back with a surprised look on his handsome face. Trying to regain my composure, I whispered, "You mistake my vulnerability for attraction. Tread carefully, Ronan." He looked amused.
"Is that a challenge?"
"Consider it a warning," I responded, my voice steady. He smirked and leaned in again.
"I've always been drawn to the dangerous ones."
The space between us dwindled as his face neared mine. Shrouded in the darkness of the alcove, every sensation was heightened. A poignant silence pulsed with unspoken words and tension, thick and suffocating, as it seemed to suck all the breath from my lungs.
"Tell me, Leila,"
Ronan murmured, closing the small gap that I had created between us. His fingers traced a line from my wrist up my forearm, making me shiver.
"Why are you so afraid of me? Or are you afraid of what I make you feel?"
His words hit a nerve. "You presume too much," I countered. My eyes darted away to escape the intensity of his gaze, but he was not deterred. He chuckled softly, using his other hand to lift my chin. He forced me to meet his eyes.
"I can feel your heartbeat, Leila. It's racing, just like mine."
I swallowed hard, trapped by his proximity and the truth of his words. "This," I waved between us, "can never be anything." He arched an eyebrow, and the corner of his lips curled into a teasing smile.
"Who said I wanted it to be something? Maybe I just enjoy the chase."
My eyes narrowed, even as my heart skipped a beat. Or maybe you're just not used to being denied. The challenge in my words seemed to ignite something in him. His hands found my waist, and he pulled me flush against him, until I felt every line and curve of his body mold against my own. Air escaped my lungs at the movement. The realization of how perfectly we fit together made me dizzy. Ronan leaned down, his lips hovering just above mine.
"Maybe,"
he whispered, his breath warm against my skin.
"But it makes me want to play with you even more."